shouts out to Dak Prescott play calling. If anything, right? And I'm gonna go back and watch the film and watch this. I think this is important. I would love to do an offensive film session on like situational football, right? What did Dak call in 1st and 10? What did Dak call in whatever and long? What did Dak call on first and whatever, you know? There's a lot of times where Dak just called a run play on the first play of the drive, right? Hey, just hand the ball to Hunter Lipke. If it gets kind of weird, hey, here's an easy throw for Will Greer. Dak was balanced, bro. Let me go back to the stats. Dak was so balanced. Let's see. Damn, boy. We had 153 rushing yards, 304 passing yards. Let me see the actual. Let me see something. 15, 25, 35. So damn, chat. Hunter Lipke had 15 carries. Will Greer had 10 carries. Malik Davis had 10 carries. 35 altogether. I look at the passing totals. Will Greer, 35 passing attempts, boy. It don't get no more balance than that. So if we learn anything with this Dak Prescott experience, what are the audibles looking like? What is the situational football looking like? If you're in control, will you get away from the run? I don't think so. I think it just depends. Hey, when Hunter Lipke got hot, we saw Dak Prescott continuing to give the ball to Hunter Lipke. Is it Will Greer or is Dak Prescott the reason why damn near every receiver got a touch there? Shouts out to Dak, right? Because these dudes fighting for roster spots. Nobody got left out. Nobody got left. I think every receiver that was active got a catch or some type of touch today. Shouts out to Dak. All the running backs showed they can catch the ball. Shouts out to Dak. I want to see what Dak's favorite plays are. Dak really seems to have a hold on this offense, huh? Hey, I tell you what, man, me and Will Steele was talking, right? Because we friends in real life. And there were a couple deep passes that Will missed. And of course, look, Will got to hit those deep passes. First of all, Cooper Rush wouldn't even attempt them. But Will Greer missed a couple deep passes. But boy, did y'all see Dak dialing them joints up, boy. Did you see him? Did you see him dialing them joints up, boy? Whenever you can dial up just wide open, man, come on, man. And that just leads me to believe that Dak Prescott, when it's time for him to make his audibles and to call his own plays in his own situational football, he'll call some of those deep balls that are just, this is the coverage. This is what we're looking at. Cool. Then throw that right there. It'll be there. It'll be right there. This happened a couple times. Will Greer just missed a few. He missed a few. But if we just talking about reading the coverage, making an audible, and just finding the wide open play, Dak, he called it. Dak called it. This offense that he just got in February. All right, man. I ain't gonna talk about Dak Prescott all day. Mozzie looked a little pissed off, didn't he? Didn't he? I think we learned some lessons about D-line today. I think Bohanna is ready. I don't think Bohanna's fighting for a roster spot. I think Mozzie heard all the nonsense. Maybe he heard me hyping him up on 105.3 The Fan. Shouts out to y'all if y'all ain't see that. I think Mozzie's ready. Mozzie was pissed off today. You could tell. Wait till we watch the film on this. In other news, Viliami Fehoko, Cowboys 4th round pick, San Jose State. Viliami Fehoko was flashing on the field. That's a good thing about Viliami Jr. Fehoko. You can't miss him because his hair is all over the place. We finally get a long-haired defensive player that we just can't miss because his hair is all over the place. Hey, and look, and he flashes. He flashes on film violently, fast, quickly. He flashes. But you know who didn't flash at all? Neville Gallimore, boy. I think it's a wrap. I think it's a wrap for Neville Gallimore, my guy. I think Neville Gallimore is going to get up out of here, and it just is what it is. Sorry. Now, I think Bohanna is going to make this team because he's the other 350-pound guy, right? So we just talk about Hankins. We talk about dudes behind Hankins. Bohanna's that guy. I don't think Mozzie is a behind Hankins guy. Mozzie's a one tech, 3-tech guy. Hankins and Bo are 0-tech, 1-tech guys. You see what I'm saying? They're different. Neville Gallimore, I think he's gone. I think he's gone. He just did nothing for me today. Everybody else flashed though. So I don't know. We'll have this conversation whenever we get the official roster, but there we go. Deuce Vaughn and Jalen Tolbert are bubble wrapped. We didn't even see them. They was in damn street clothes. I tweeted a couple weeks ago. I said, hey man, that last preseason game, boy, Hunter Lipke and Malik Davis, they finna get 30 carries, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real. That's real talk. Deuce Vaughn and Jalen Tolbert and them, they should have been bubble wrapped. And they were. That means something good to me. That means we're not trying to play any roster games with Deuce Vaughn. That means Jalen Tolbert has earned his way on this team. I'm so proud of him, man. I'm so proud of the way he's worked and turned into the guy that he really is. So shouts out to him. Devin Harper, you know what I'm saying, had a pretty good game today. Jabril Cox had a pretty good game today. And I think that's important since we're in this place where we're trying to find linebacker help. You know what I mean? Like we need linebacker dudes to be good. And it was good to see Devin Harper and Brillo making a handful of plays. I got one final roster competition and just a general conversation, right? What y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to talk about the defensive competition, or y'all want to talk about this depth chart situation that just got kind of weird? What y'all want to talk about today? Let me read the chat. Boy, I see y'all talking about it right now. Look at y'all. E2 Blue, what up, Doc? I see y'all talking about it right now. Oh, buddy, in chat, this is where it's gonna get weird, man. This is where it's gonna get weird, bro. I don't know what to do about Hunter Lipke, dog. I don't know what to do about Hunter Lipke, dog. Oh boy, I have no clue what to do about Hunter Lipke. Johnny GBGS says he wants to talk about my bad production. Yeah, we got 1,200 people. All right, let's talk about Hunter Lipke, bro. Hell of a game. Did Hunter Lipke do anything terribly unique tonight? I think it's going to be so difficult here. Hunter Lipke had he had such a good game, bro. Let me go back and check Hunter Lipke's numbers. I got y'all. Hunter Lipke was 15 for 58 rushing. I know he caught some passes too. He was one of your leading receivers, five receptions for 60 yards and a touchdown. And Luke got a touchdown also, right? Schoolmaker. Here's the problem. This team is so stacked. We just can't be moving Hunter Lipke in there like this, bro. Hunter Lipke had a great game. But what is Hunter Lipke doing incredibly different from anybody else that can come on this team? And I would love to keep Hunter Lipke, but chat, let's play a game. Let me ask you a few questions. Por favor. Hunter Lipke or Jabril Cox? You know you need linebacker depth. Josh Ball just got hurt. Hunter Lipke or Matt Waletzko? Hunter Lipke smoked Malik Davis, dog. Malik Davis can go. I think it's a wrap for Malik Davis. Hunter Lipke or... Y'all ain't ready for this one. And it's going to come back up later. Hunter Lipke or Israel Mukuamu? No music for that. Hunter Lipke or Israel Mukuamu? Hunter Lipke or Wanye Thomas? You're back up free. Marquise Bell? We can't talk about Marquise Bell. He's here. He's on the team. You see how difficult this conversation. Hunter Lipke or Will Greer. I think we're in a very peculiar situation, chat. Now watch how easy this is. Chat, watch this. You ready for something easy? Watch this. You ready? Hunter Lipke or Neville Gallimore. I think that one's pretty easy, right? We don't have to talk about Hunter Lipke versus Neville Gallimore. What about Hunter Lipke versus Isaiah Land? See how hard this shit just got again? See how difficult this shit just got again? You see how difficult this just got again? So Hunter is fighting for the bottom of the roster stuff. He's fighting for the bottom of the roster stuff. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't really, is Hunter Lipke good enough to be a running back on this team? He is. He is. But this team is so ridiculous. Eric Plays Base. He says, I think there's a place on this team for Hunter Lipke in more ways than there are a lot of players you name. Hey, look, I don't hate that. Because I think Hunter Lipke will be a really good teams guy. But shit, I just named them. You know, I'm naming the guys. I'm naming the guys. That's the bottom of the roster competition that Hunter's going up against, right? Because look, y'all notice I'm not naming like Hunter Lipke versus Jose Barbone. Hunter Lipke versus Isaac Alacon. I'm not naming those guys. I'm not talking about Hunter versus Malik Davis. I ain't talking about Hunter Lipke versus Princeton Fant. I'm not talking about those guys. I'm naming these dudes. Ronald Jones already gone. I'm talking about these dudes that's making the team, possibly at the bottom of it. Can Hunter Lipke beat one of those dudes?
KD